Our first guest is a 7-time Grammy winner who has a brand new #1 album out now called Happier Than Ever. Here is Billie Eilish. Yo! Come on now. Thank you so much for coming back on the show. I appreciate it. And congrats on having the #1 album in the U.S. This is big. The reviews have been amazing. I don't know if you read reviews or what do you do? What have you done? The album's been out, what, a week? Have you been paying attention, or you go like, it's out, it's my thing?
I don't know really. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. I tried to kind of not look.
Yeah.
Just because I was scared and I didn't want to.
I was scared, yeah.
Yeah. But it's been such a good response that I'm unbelievably like over the moon happy about. So it's been pretty crazy this week.
I know you're close to your fans and you love them, and I feel like they just all went ballistic when they're like, yeah, new stuff, and they all just came back. I mean, I've seen the stuff on the socials. I've read the reviews, and it's just cool. You have a great fan base, and you gave them a quality record, and they love it. So congrats.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Do you think when we're recording the album, do you go, okay, it's going to be called Happier Than Ever. I'm going to do this. I'm going to dye my hair. I'm going to go blonde. Do you have this planned out, or it all just kind of happens?
It really just happened. I didn't know what I was going to do at all. I mean, until really almost when the album was over, I didn't even know what it was going to be called. I didn't know what the vibe was going to be. I didn't know what the artwork should be. And I knew though that I wanted it to be I wanted it to feel very specific, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted it to have a real, feeling to it and a real aesthetic to it, I guess. And then there was just one night when I was listening to Julie London and it was raining and my fire pit was on, and I was like, it just hit me. And I realized how I wanted the album to be portrayed and how I wanted the visuals to look and how I wanted it to feel and the colors, and it all just clicked right away. I don't know.
And you direct your own videos, or have done it, which is extra pressure.
Yes.
Why put that on? Why put that more pressure on yourself?
Why? It's a lot of work. So, sometimes I wish that I didn't want to do it so bad. I just really want to do it. It never worked for me before, really. I mean, sometimes it does. It's just so much. I don't know. I feel like when you have your own idea and you know what you want, sometimes it's just the best way to go about it is to just do it yourself, even though it takes much more out of you.
You always bring us some fun things, so you have a little behind-the-scenes look at you directing yourself in this video. Take a look. First of all, don't you think you could have gotten a stunt double to stand in the middle there? Were you nervous?
No, I really wasn't nervous. So that was for NDA, and it was 25 stunt drivers zooming past me this close to the sides of me, and it was so much fun, and everybody was scared, and I loved it. I literally that's where I belong, is
in the middle of zooming cars.
Yeah.
That would frighten me. I would be so frightened if I was anyone going no, this is an American treasure. This is Billie Eilish standing in front of all these zooming cars going back and forth, and then the kicking up dust. That even makes it even more tricky. Oh no, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I wanted to ask you, because I've read a bunch of articles about you, and I know that you have a thing, I don't know what it's called. You're a very colorful person. You have a...
Synesthesia. That's the word you're thinking.
Yes. Say it again.
Synesthesia.
Synesthesia. So everything you see kind of has colors to it, and a number maybe, and a letter or something?
So synesthesia, just real quick to sum it up, I don't know why it exists, but my brother has it, I have it, my dad has it, a few people I know have it, my mom does not. It's a thing in your brain where you associate random stuff to everything. So, for instance, every day of the week has a color, a number, a shape. Sometimes things have a smell that I can think of, or a temperature, or a texture. And it means nothing. I mean, literally doesn't mean anything. But it inspires a bunch of stuff. So like all of my videos for the most part have to do with synesthesia, all of my artwork, all of my everything I do live, all the colors for each song, it's because those are the colors for those songs specifically. And you want to know? Rhea?
Yes. When you see me or hear me or smell me, what do you think? What is my shape?
So your shape is a like vertical brown rectangle.
Vertical brown rectangle.
Yeah, and I can try to explain it.
No.
I'm telling you, like, it doesn't make any sense. So like J, so your name's Jimmy, right? J.
Yep.
J is brown to me. I don't know why. Jimmy is also brown. M's feel brown to me.
M.
And you also feel like that color to me.
The audience seems to half agree that I'm brown. I feel like I'm more of a red.
No.
You're right. I'm not going to argue with you.
This is the funny thing about synesthesia is that it's so specific for me. But like, for instance, my dad and my brother both have synesthesia. They have the same thing for people, and they're completely disagree with me. So we'll have conversations where my dad will be like, I'll be like, oh, Tuesday is purple and a circle. My dad is like, no, it's not. It's, orange and it's a square or whatever. And we have arguments about what is what.
These are the greatest arguments I've ever heard of in my life.
They're very stupid.
Billie, I want to ask you more stuff about the album and the tour when we come back. Stick around, everybody. More Billie Eilish.